Hey, how y'all doing? This is Artiz Strouds. I'm the life coach and entrepreneur, and today we'll be going over the difference between a virtual business owner as well as an entrepreneur. There is a difference. There is some similarities, but there is a difference. So with that said, we're going to go ahead and get into it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. So let's do this. All right. And I'll say this, the virtual business owners are the people that I'm looking for. This is what this page and this content is for. If you are that, let's get it popping. All right. So here it is. So there is a huge difference, and I'll talk more about my story towards the end. But like we see here, it says entrepreneur hires employees. So if you want to hire employees, you know what I'm saying, and have them to be on a payroll and all that good stuff, you don't necessarily want to be a virtual business owner. Or you could be a virtual business owner and still have, hire employees and stuff like that. So you could be. But the general gist of this is to be kind of like a solo person, and you contract out people. So hire employees. Entrepreneurs typically hire employees. They have to manage payroll every other week and decide on layoffs when businesses is slow. And so when we had our, cinnamon roll business, we did have a couple of people on payroll, and taxes are done differently when you're dealing with somebody on your payroll. You know what I'm saying? There's more different things you got to pay. Whereas with VBO, if somebody's contracted, they're a 1099 contractor, in which you don't have to pay, you can just have to pay them what you owe them. So if you owe them $200, that's what you pay them. They have to take care of the taxes and everything with being a VBO. So so it's less responsibility on you. And but with that, as a VBO, when they're contracted, they bring their own tools, they bring their own skills of how they operate it. You tell them the job that you want them to do, but they operate it the way that they want to. So that's that on that. So the next one, as an entrepreneur, office space. You usually go out and you lease a space in order to do business in, okay? And that could, be a long time contract, you know what I'm saying? Like when me and my wife were deciding if we wanted to get a brick and mortar or not, we saw a good place, good location, but they wanted a 5-year lease, and we were like, I don't know if we want to stay that long in that location. Whereas with a VBO, you have no office space. You can literally be from anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm in my home, in which this is my office. But if I wanted to go work at Starbucks, I could. You know what I'm saying? Take my business there, or even Starbucks or Barnes and Nobles, and just sit down and have a peaceful, quiet place where I'm listening, or to the library. So I get a chance to work from my laptop, which you're seeing now, as well as I can work, from my phone. And so I like that aspect, man. I like taking back over control of my life and being able to do that. So that's exciting for me. If that's you, if that's what you want to do, then hey, you're headed down the right path. The next one is, investment for entrepreneurs. They usually have to borrow money. They usually have to borrow money to start their business. They trade in their bosses for an investor. No fun. So you still have a boss. So let's say you're a company and you go public. You have shareholders and people like that want to invest in your company, or you have an investor that you want to invest in your company. You're trying to build capital. You got to do a business plan and do all this stuff in order to bring in capital. Over here on the VBO side, VBOs launch their business with no outside investment. They don't have to answer to anyone. You're your own boss, literally. You know what I'm saying? It's your own company. It's you. You know what I'm saying? So I like that idea better. So the next one is there's high risk and low risk. High risk is the failure rate for startup is extremely high, often more than 90%. The success rate for virtual business owners is 90%. So you get a chance to choose what you want to be. And so I'm glad, in the businesses that we got a chance to run, there was a lot of successes that we were happening. Yes, it was over a certain amount of time. Once we got our name out, it started to grow and build and more. But that's kind of not how I wanted to do things. I'll tell you more of my plan and my story a little bit after this. The low risk is being a virtual business owner requires their new business to compete with their existing job, virtually eliminating the risk. So myself, I'm a risk adverse person. When I was doing my cinnamon roll business as well as the catering business, I still worked a 9 to 5. I worked for Fidelity Investments, a financial firm, amazing firm. But I worked for them, and then I did this business on the side, and I built it up. And so I'm a risk adverse person. We all have to take risk. It's just how much risk. It's calculated risk. And so I got a chance to lower my risk with being able to have my job take care of my income, to take care of my household needs and build my business. And that's how I would recommend that you would build it too as well. I'm not asking you to quit your job, or I'm not talking to you like quit your job. No, you want to work your job to be able to take care of your bills so you won't be stressing, and getting all crazy. Just trying to take care of your family, if you have a family, or even trying to take care of yourself and your regular bills. And then on the side, you want to build your business. And so this is what this is about, and I'm excited about that. So again, I'm not a big risk taker. I don't like taking risks, but if I can lower my risk, that's better for me and better for you too as well. So, and then lastly, it's just you get a chance. It's a stressful life as a business owner. Stressful life as typical entrepreneurs work 70 to 80 hours a week. The pace is blistering and the stress is off the charts. Yeah. So, even in doing before I was a virtual business owner, I still worked my job, and then I, came home, and our jobs were mainly on the weekends. And, it was good. And so I didn't necessarily, I was working more than 70 to 80 hours because combined with my regular job of 40 hours a week, as well as what I was doing on the side. And so, but now I wanted to take it online. I want a balanced life. Where it says here, VBO lifestyle is all about healthy work-life balance. VBOs have the freedom to pursue their passion and make an awesome living at the same time, all online. And so, with that said, man, I was excited about that option because that's what I want to do. I wanted to build a life like this online. So let me kind of talk about that, because I'm going to say this. In starting out as a VBO, virtual business owner, you are going to have to put in a lot of hours, because there's going to be, let me just be honest, there's going to be a curve that you're going to have to work on to learn from. But, let anything worth having, like if you want to live the life that you want to live, to be able to do what you want to do, because I got dreams that I want to, things that I want to do, people that I want to impact, and it doesn't involve me being at a 9 to 5 all my time. It involves me being with my family. It involves me pouring into my community. It involves leadership. It involves so much more, and so much of our life is spent in working. And it's just like, man, why can't I just make this, automate this and make it, passive income coming in to benefit me while I go and impact others. And so I got a crusade that I'm on. I'm seeking to be, the Lord gave me a crusade to be, I call it the 3 F's: fatherhood, finance, like personal finance, as well as future, mentoring those that are young, pushing them in the right direction, helping them to figure out what their God-given talent is, and being able to pour that into, invest in them into what they should be doing, instead of, hey, go to your university and spend all your time here and be a doctor because it's the best paying job that there is. Man, that's hogwash. I don't believe in that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like our system is broken. We need to understand our kids. We need to understand ourselves. What is our shape? And hey, I'll get into that on another day, because we're going to talk about that. I got a lot of stuff to share with you guys. But let me share my story and how I ended up online. So specifically for me, when I was doing both of the businesses and everything back in 2017, we had interacted with some six-figure earners, OL and Sway Buckley of Marriedpreneur Life, and they sat down with us and they helped us shape our mindset to go from an employee mindset to an employer mindset. And in that transition, the way that we met them is through some friends from church. and they told us we need to get on a Zoom call with these dudes. We didn't really hear about Zoom and all that stuff. I know it's big now, but we got on a call with them and just interacted with them, liked their vibe and who they were, saw how they helped, and it was just amazing. It was amazing the interaction that we had with them, and we had not sat down with them, only through Zoom technology where we connected with them. And so from that point, I just got this bug inside of me to be like, wow, like this is possible, man. I want to make this happen. I want to see this happen, for me. And so the Lord gave me a heart for men, for fathers, fathers, for the fathers out there, just to build them up. And I saw a problem. I saw a problem within the church, that a lot of men want to, go to these events in order to build themselves as men. However, they had to work. They had to take care of their families. They were working so many different hours that they couldn't make it to these men small groups. And I was just like, man, Lord, you're giving me something, man. I'm from that new generation that just wants to take things to the next level. And so with that said, I was like, man, I could do a school online, like I could be a life coach and for men, and create a nonprofit organization called Shepherd Effect, which is equipping fathers to reflect the Good Shepherd, teaching men how to be priests, protector, providers, and prophets over their homes. You know what I'm saying? By providing just online digital courses, online coaching, as well as online content constantly, like I'm trying to bring to you guys. And so that was my heart. That's what I wanted to do. I didn't know where to go, how to figure it out. But man, I spent many hours on YouTube, and as I got into the process when I left my job to figure all that out, and man, I almost got to the point of burnout, depressed, down, and all that stuff until recently I found a company, online marketing education company, to help me by the step-by-step and mentor me, in the process of what that looks like. So, hey, if you're interested in that and you want to know more, please click the link below, how to create a profitable business online. That's the first click, you know what I'm saying? It's not a get-rich-quick scheme or nothing like that, and the results aren't typical, but I'll say, if you're interested in moving past where you are and moving to your next point of life, because man, I want to impact more people, not only men, but you know what I'm saying? I just want to be more there for my kids. I want to have more control over my time. And so that's what I'm working for. But anyway, if you want to be a virtual business owner, this is the channel for you. And oh yeah, that's what I wanted to say. In creating digital courses and putting it up, that's an asset that people can watch and look at whenever they want to look at it. You know what I'm saying? I have it archived online that they're able to check, you know what I'm saying, and look at. And that's priceless, man. You know what I'm saying? Because there's only one me. But if I make a digital course, many people can see it. Many people can pay for it. With Shepherd Effect, I'm giving away free, on mentoring, or as far as the digital courses. Mentorship is probably something else. But anyway, that's what we're about here. That's what I'm about. But thank you so much for tuning in to my channel. If you have any questions or comment, please comment below. Please, if you like this video, smash the like button, as well as share this with one other person. And please subscribe to my channel. You know what I'm saying? I'll be bringing content Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Again, this is Artiz Strouds, the life coach and entrepreneur, or actually virtual business owner. And I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, take care. Peace.